Hey guys. All right, now one of the things I need to share with you guys is the importance of knowing when or how your timetable works, depending on what part of the country or the world you are currently residing at. Okay, so for Nigeria, it's important for you to know that the different time zones. What's the time difference between the US and Nigeria, Tokyo, Japan, and Nigeria? Because all these things matter when it comes to trading. Okay, now if you observe your trading, if you observe all your the movements in the markets, in the crypto market, the forex market, and in the stock market, you're going to observe that there's certain times of the day that there's a lot of volume that moves into the market. There's a lot of trade, there's a lot of movement in terms of price action for different commodities, for different stocks and cryptos and all that. Okay, now how does it apply to you right here? Now we're about 6 or 7 hours, depending on where you are in the US, we're about 6 or 7 hours ahead of the US. Okay, and we're about roughly the same for the UK, and then about 8 hours behind, I guess, for Tokyo, Japan. So one of the things you need to take into consideration is that these guys who have been trading in the traditional markets, the stock market, for hundreds of years, for decades, okay, now these guys have a pattern. For instance, the New York market may open around 9:30 a.m. New York time. Now you need to ask yourself, what is 9:30 a.m. in terms of Nigerian time? And that's around 3:30 in the afternoon. And that's why you're going to see a lot of movement in the forex markets from that time. There's a lot of rapid, violent price action going on around that time, depending on where you are in the world. So let's stick to Nigeria for now. So one of the things you need to factor in is, how does this now affect your personal trading timetable? How do you then trade every single day, and what times of the day do you focus or zero in your energies into, depending on the price movement? Now, from my experience, okay, I've realized that between 5 p.m. and 12 midnight, there's a lot of strong, that's when I see the strongest movement in terms of price action in crypto. Okay, now this affects crypto this way also because, look, it's common sense. The guys who have been trading stocks and forex for decades, they come into crypto. Crypto is just 13 years old, but remember, stocks is over 100 years old. So people have been trading stocks for over 100 years, and crypto is just 13 years. So you don't expect them to change their timetable because they're trading a new commodity. They're still going to apply the same effort. So the hedge fund managers, the institutional traders, the bankers, they're still going to trade their 9 to 5 in the US, okay? And their 9 to 5 is not your 9 to 5 here in Nigeria. Their 9 to 5 is from your 3 o'clock in the afternoon. All right, so that means that you have to trade with the volume, and that's the best way. If you're going to be a day trader, if you plan to be a day trader, you have to trade with the volume in the direction that the market is going, and ensure that you're trading when you have the best chances of making profit. All right, so take these things into consideration as you trade. No matter what you trade, observe the market, and it also applies to crypto. Crypto is a 24-hour open market, yes, but know when the massive volumes come in, and know how you can plan your life around doing other things. If you have other businesses, you have other jobs to do, you know how to zero in these things and make the best of your time, manage your time, and also target those times of the day when you're going to make the most profit. Okay, so that you have a pattern, you have a strategy, you have a timetable, a routine that works for you. All right, hope that helps.